The Tall Giraffe and the Small Tortoise. Once upon a time, in the vast savanna where the golden grass stretched as far as the eye could see, lived a tall giraffe. The giraffe loved her height and often admired how she could see everything from above, herds of wildebeests, grazing zebras, and even distant waterholes. She believed her towering neck gave her an advantage over everyone else. One warm morning, the giraffe spotted a tortoise slowly making his way across the dusty path. Amused by his sluggish pace, she bent her neck down and said, "Why are you always so slow? Wouldn't you like to cover more ground quickly, like me?" The tortoise looked up at her with a calm expression. "It's true, I am slow," he replied, "but being slow lets me notice the little things others often miss." The giraffe laughed. "What could you possibly notice that I can't see from up here? My view stretches to the ends of the savanna." The tortoise smiled knowingly. "Come with me today. I'll show you what I mean." Curious, the giraffe decided to follow the tortoise. She walked carefully, bending low to stay close to her tiny companion. At first, she found his pace frustratingly slow. She could walk the same distance in a fraction of the time. But soon, something unexpected happened. The tortoise stopped near a patch of tall grass. "Wait," the tortoise said. "Do you hear that rustling?" The giraffe perked up her ears but dismissed it. "It's probably just the wind," she said confidently. "Stay still for a moment," the tortoise urged. Moments later, a snake slithered out from the grass, its scales glinting in the sunlight as it disappeared into the bushes. The giraffe blinked in surprise. She hadn't noticed the snake at all. "How did you know?" the giraffe asked. "When you're close to the ground, you learn to pay attention to the small details," the tortoise explained. "It helps me stay safe." Humbled, the giraffe continued walking with the tortoise. Along the way, she noticed things she had never paid attention to before. A hidden waterhole glimmered behind a cluster of bushes, where a small family of meerkats peeking out of their burrow. Beneath a towering tree, the tortoise pointed out a rare purple orchid blooming at its base, its vibrant petals a treasure she would have missed from above. Giraffe felt as though she had discovered an entirely new world. As the sun began to set, the giraffe and the tortoise found a small hill to rest on. They watched the sky turn shades of orange, pink, and purple, the savanna bathed in the soft glow of twilight. "You've taught me something important today," the giraffe said, lowering her head to meet the tortoise's gaze. "Just because I can see far doesn't mean I can see everything. Thank you for showing me the beauty of what's close." The tortoise smiled. "And you've reminded me that sometimes it's good to step back and see the bigger picture. We all have something to learn from each other." From that day on, the giraffe and the tortoise became the best of friends. They often explored the savanna together, each bringing their unique perspective to their shared adventures. Sometimes, the things we take pride in can blind us to what others have to offer. Whether you stand tall or walk low, remember that every perspective is valuable. True wisdom comes from combining your strengths with those of others to see the world in its entirety. Like, share and subscribe for more stories.